What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Miss Amarachi, and this is the lyric breakdown for my song, Dark Times, off of my new EP, Behind the Mask. So the song starts off, I was in a daze, I was counting days. Mine was in a maze, eyes were in a haze. Picture perfect ain't always as perfect as a picture. People always claiming that they with you, they ain't with you. So the overall theme of my EP is the hardships, trials, and tribulations I was going through for the past year. And this song, Dark Times, really just hones in like 85% really into what I was going through, if that makes sense. So like, I really reveal a lot. Like, I really reveal like maybe 80-ish% of what I was going through this past year. And, you know, a lot of that is encompassed in the chorus. So I was in a daze, I was counting days. Like, I was counting down the days like, bro, like, I gotta do this again. Like, when is this gonna end? You know what I'm saying? And I wanna preface this by saying, you know, I was never suicidal. I never thought about hurting myself, harming myself, or doing anything of that nature to myself. But there were times where I was just like, fuck, like, damn, is this really my life? Like, is this really what God wants for me? Like, there ain't no way that, like, I'm supposed to be sleeping on couches for 9 months. Like, this is just, there's no way God wrote this into my story. Like, me, Amarachi, like, God's grace, Amarachi, ain't no way, like, I got a whole degree, 2 degrees, and this is the life that I'm living. Like, so when I'm saying I'm counting days, I'm like, damn, like, I'm not counting the days to do anything to myself. I was just counting the days like, damn, bruh, month 1, all right, yeah, maybe the first month I'm gonna have to do this. Month 2, oh, maybe the 3rd month is gonna be a breakthrough. Month 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and there's still no breakthrough. I'm like, Jesus. Come on, be a fix. Come on, come through, God, because I know you said you was gonna come through. I'm not one of you. It's too much. It's too much. Dark times, blur lines. Dark times, blur lines. Dark times, blur lines. Dark times. A lot of times when you're in those dark times, again, the lines are blurred. Like, you don't know what's up and down. You don't know who's right and wrong. You don't know whether to do something or not to do something. The lines are very much blurred, and that's how I was feeling. Like it's like there are promises made, but like contingencies put underneath it. You know what I'm saying? Or there's like, oh yeah, there's an opportunity, but not yet. Wait 5 to 7 months, and it's like it's not giving what it needs to give. It's giving homelessness. Waking up at 5 a.m. is what you do when you got something to prove. You got nothing to lose. Ain't no way you hitting snooze. You got 3 jobs and there's folks dying every single day on the news. There was a time where I had not even 3 jobs, like maybe like 4 or 5. Like, I was like assistant, a manager. I was doing canvassing. I was working for my undergrad. As an admissions counselor, as an admissions reader. Like, I was doing Instacart, DoorDash, Uber Eats. Like, I was doing so much just to stay afloat, just to make sure I could eat every day, just to make sure I ain't bug my parents, you know what I'm saying, and have to hear them say, come home, just come back home. Like, I was hustling. And so, you know, 5 a.m. mornings, people are like, oh my God, you woke up at 5 a.m., 4:30 it was giving. Because my first job was with the East Coast. I was working for my undergrad, which is on the East Coast. We started work at 8 a.m., 9 a.m., East Coast time. That's 6 a.m. LA time. Now, when I started at 9, that's 6 a.m. So I have to be about 4:35 to get ready, to eat, to prepare myself. And I'm working from 9 a.m. Eastern time to 4 p.m. Eastern time, which is 6 to 1, sometimes 12. Then I would start my next job at 12, work up until 5, 6, 7 at night. Then I would start my next job. Like, it was a revolving door of jobs, of work, of getting up. So there was no time to snooze. There was no time to, oh, let's kick it. No, I had work. Like, I got to get this money. Like, I got to get to this money, because the situation that I'm in, I cannot continue to be in this. Like, and I ain't had nothing to lose. So, I mean, why not? Like, why not? Like, at that point, like, niggas was hopeless. Like, I mean, what worse can I get? How worse can this get? So I might as well just grind. You know what I'm saying? One job start at 6, time zone is with the east. Second job start at 12, find some funds to eat. Stomach growling on repeat. All that pain is in your feet and in your back because the bed is what you lack, so you snack. Damn, that was a deep bar. Like, to this day, I listen to that joint, I'm like, damn. But like, that shit literally gives me chills. Like, cause it's like, you working and working and working, and you're not seeing no progress. And everything is in pain. I'm talking about you sleep on the couch for long enough, that back gonna hurt. And I already have back problems. Your feet hurt from having to stand and drive and run and do all this extra stuff. Your ass hurt because you have to sit for a long time for one job, and then again your feet hurt for another job, and your back hurt from laying on the couch all day. You know what I'm saying? Your head hurt from having to wake up at 5 and not go to bed till 12 because you working all day. And that shit is hard. Like, that shit is not something I would wish on nobody. Nobody. I don't want nobody to go through that shit. Till them funds hit, ain't no time for fun dip. Everybody wondering, where has all the fun been? Fun is only fun when it's funded. When life's full of abundance. No fear of being hunted. No sign you're being stunted. For that duration of time, like, I was again in a dark place, and like, I know my friends felt it because I was not the bubbly, happy, you know, smiling Amarachi that I usually am. I really wasn't trying to go nowhere, see nobody. I wasn't trying to talk to nobody. I was very much like in my head, just like depressed, like anxious, mad, hopeless, upset. Like, it was so much going on. I didn't have time for fun. You know what I'm saying? The fun is not there when you're crying at night, or you're waking up and you're like, damn, bro, like, I thought this shit was a dream. Like, I gotta wake up and do this shit again and again and again for 9 months straight. Like, there's nothing fun about that shit. So for everybody that was wondering, like, where did the fun go? The fun went out the window when the hopelessness and the depression and the hard times came. Like, that's just, and again, I don't ever want to go back to that place. So I thank God that, like, I'm in a better mental space, like, you know, and a little bit more of a better financial space now. But that shit was terrible. But when that curveball curves to the plate, you start feeling irate. All them promises are late. Ain't no date. You was debating when to pull the plug. Under you, they pulled the rug. Fewer people know what's up. You was giving shoulder shrugs. Y'all probably watching this video and y'all like, damn, I didn't even know Amarachi was going through that shit. Yeah, because I do such a great job of hiding shit. Because I don't want nobody to feel bad for me. I don't want nobody to, you know what I'm saying, pity me or none of that shit. Because at the end of the day, like, yeah, a lot of fucked up shit happened, but to some extent, like, I will admit that I was probably in a better place than a lot of people, because I could have gone home. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the best situation, like, or it wouldn't have been the best decision, especially for what I want to do and like the industry that I'm in. Like, going home would have been a setback, but I do a really good job of hiding shit. Like, I do a very, very good job of hiding stuff from my friends, family, whatever. And so a lot of people didn't even realize what I had gone through and what I've been through until I started to tell people and to kind of let them know, like, all the things that I went through. And people like, damn, bro, like, we didn't know your shit was fucked up like that. Yeah, because I do a great job of keeping it pushing, which I don't necessarily support or want to encourage people to do, because it's always important to be honest and transparent, let people know what's going on, because you never know who can help you. Prescription glasses make the worst lenses because you see a clear picture of a worse image. Let me just stop right there. That, again, just, ooh, the brain is crazy. Prescription glasses make the worst lenses because you see a clear picture of a worse image. You wear prescription glasses because you can't see. But when you wear them glasses, you see clearly. So for me, like, I don't wear glasses, but like, when I got my metaphoric prescription glasses and I really saw clearly how shit was really going and what was really happening, ooh, I mean, the images were clear. The tomfoolery was clear. Like, oh, that's really what was going on. Wow, okay, cool. Then you got to recognize who was worse in it. Were those words written, or was it your vision? So again, with the prescription glasses, when you see the clear image of somebody, you got to think, like, did I make up, did I make up what I thought this person was really in my mind? Or did they show me, did this person show me who they were at first and I just ignored it because I fantasized in my mind who they were, or what they could do, or what they were doing for me? Or did this person show me a facade that I, again, believed, and now their true colors are being shown? So, you know, it's important that when you get those prescription glasses, literally or figuratively, you are observant and understand who and what people are, and like you don't fantasize or glorify anybody for whatever reason, because you like their true colors could potentially show, and then you're gonna be on the short end of the stick. You were marching to the beat of other people's drums. You were yelling, but there was no air up in your lungs. You had no funds, no your welcomes, sitting back, contemplating if they felt some. Sometimes I think about my life and the things that I've been through and the wrongdoings that have happened to me, and I wonder if people, or the people that did the wrong to me, like feel sad or are sorry for the way that they treated me. And you might never know, you know. Some people have too much pride and they'll never say sorry. They'll never, you know, talk to you about the way that you were treated by them, knowingly or unknowingly. But I always feel like the karma that my spirit and my ancestors put on people, you feel that shit. You gonna feel that shit. Cause the way my spirit is, like the way God loves me, like I be telling people I'm one of God's favorite kids, one of God's favorites. That don't mean you can't be, but I know for a fact I'm one of God's favorites. And when God brings that storm back to you that you tried to consume me in, oh, you gonna feel it. You gonna feel it. You gonna feel it. It's gonna shake you. It's gonna rattle you. And you ain't gonna know. Sometimes you might not even know where it came from. What is it about? You gonna feel it. Yeah, they felt something. Believe they felt it every single day. They felt it like they had mimosas with a splash of J. They felt it like identical twins in disarray. Isolation cabin, often where the mind will stay. That's a double entendre. So, identical twins in disarray, isolation cabin, parent trap, parent trap, parent trap. Yeah. But also, you know, when you're going through hardship, you often like think that you're the only one going through it, and so it's a very isolating experience. Like, or you see other people flourishing around you, and you're like, again, you feel isolated. Like, damn, bro, like I'm really all alone in this. Like, I can't ask for help, or I don't want to ask for help. If I say something, then the shit could go wrong, or if I don't say something, the shit still won't go wrong. Like, it's a very isolating experience. Like, very isolating. I wonder all the time it'll take to pick up all the pieces, knew the table would shake, to erase everything you found out was fake, to unlearn habits that'll ruin your faith. Again, I'm still healing. You know what I'm saying? Healing is not linear. It's very much a roller coaster. And there are days where I think about the shit that I've gone through, and I'm like, I get angry, like, oh, I want to cuss somebody out, I want to fight. Then there are days where I'm content, like, this is what God wanted for me, and this is the path and the journey that God put me on, and so I can't be mad. And then there are days where I'm happy, and I'm like, this is all going to make for a great story in the end. And so I'm happy that I was able to endure, you know, this storm and weather this storm, and I made it out on the other side, because there are a lot of people who don't make it out. And so I'm just thankful, like, and I'm thankful that I'm unlearning bad habits. I am coming to realization about who and what people are, and I'm not taking things for face value. Like, I'm really getting to know people's intentions, and you know, it's just a blessing that this is the outcome of the trials and tribulations I went through, because I don't look like what I've been through. I was in a daze, I was counting days. Mind was in a maze, eyes were in a haze. Picture perfect ain't always as perfect as the picture. People always claiming that they with you, they ain't with you. Dark times, blurred lines. Dark times, blurred lines. Dark times, blurred lines. Dark times.